Hey everybody and welcome back. Today I'm going to be opening this sealed copy of Led Zeppelin's third album, Led Zeppelin III. And the reason I've decided to open this record, bearing that if it is sealed, it holds quite a bit of value, being possibly an original 1971 pressing, is a couple things are wrong with it, just from what I'm seeing. I'm seeing signs of wear, especially up here in this corner, right in this area, that shows like possibly some damage that the shrink wrap was over. Second of all, the shrink wrap just doesn't feel like 1970 shrink wrap. And you have to handle a lot of records like I do on a daily basis to really know what I'm talking about. But it just doesn't feel like shrink wrap from that era. And before we sell anything like this to any of our customers, I want to make sure that 100% it is an authentic record and an authentic sealed record. And when I have doubts, I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to be like, well, I don't know if this is good, so let's do the next best possible thing, and that's to open it. So I'm going to open this, and then we're going to really find out what it is. Because even if I did believe it was an original sealed, sometimes this catalog number was used, I think the 4-digit catalog number was used all the way up to 1975 for this album. So even if it did feel right, did look right, then I really couldn't tell if it was a 71 or a 75, regardless. 1970. This album came out in 1970 originally, excuse me. I consider myself a Led Zeppelin fan and collector. I should know that. So let's open it, take a look at it, and see what we have here. So a couple things, just so for reference for anybody else looking for a future Led Zeppelin, or has one of these sealed and is curious and you don't want to open yours. Atlantic SD7201 on the spine, Led Zeppelin III up here at the top. Has the 4-digit catalog number there, and that's really, it has the spindle part for the wheel is silver. I've noticed different colors over the years. And there's 2 breathe holes on the back. There's one right here between Jimmy and John, and one between Robert and John. So, yeah. I'm going to try to keep it where we can look at the shrink wrap, or leave the shrink wrap on. So, for future reference, we like records in the shrink wrap. Yeah, this shrink wrap just doesn't feel, it just doesn't feel right. Let me get a good seam going here. That was working pretty good. Let's go ahead and open the rest of it here. There's the pocket. Now, one way I'm going to know if it's good is I think by the condition of the LP. There we go. I'm going to know just by looking at the LP if I think this was an original sealed. First thing, we got a very, very crisp inner sleeve. Let me go ahead and get it open all the way. So very, very crisp inner sleeve. That's a good sign. It's not an Atlantic inner sleeve, so that tells me right away it's probably not 1970. It's not an Atlantic inner sleeve. The inside of the jacket and everything looks remarkably well, though. Okay, so there's a very nice jacket, for sure. I mean, without a doubt, that's an extremely nice 4-digit jacket. This is how it looks. And let's see what we have here. Well, I'm liking what I'm seeing. First thing, the vinyl appears to be new. Now, I've opened some sealed records before, records I know for sure were original sealed, and they're never always 100% clean. Can y'all see right here? That's very, those marks there are very normal for a sealed original record. But I do notice right here, there's some unusual markings. See this right here? Sorry if the glare is bad. Right right there. Can y'all see that? Some unusual, I don't know what that is exactly. It looks like wear of some sort, and I'm curious if that's going to clean up. But let's look at the important part here. This is a 4-digit label, 1841 Broadway, STA 702005 CTH on the label, and STA, here's the dead wax information, STA A7 02005-1B CTH, and then it has 1 Terre Haute. 1 and then the T, which I believe is a Terre Haute. The label matrix is CTH. I'm definitely going to put this into Discogs and see what it comes up as, but I don't know. I still don't think it's 1970 just by my looking at the label, but it didn't have an original Atlantic inner sleeve, which is kind of the first sign there of it not being OG. I'll just go ahead and say this is kind of a mystery. The vinyl has some wear and some spots, but like I said, I have opened some sealed records that I just know that are sealed originals, like cheaper records from the 70s and 80s, open them up, and they're never totally clean. But this does have some unique, or I won't say unique, some odd markings on it, especially this part right here. There's another like scuffed area, and right in here there's like a noticeable scuff. Hope y'all can pick up on that. See that right there? Definitely needs a cleaning. So I don't know. Like I said at the beginning, I did this because two things. I was unsure of the pressing, and I was unsure if it was actually an original seal. So sometimes I've seen records, I'm just totally unsure if it's an original seal. Now that I'm looking at this and I'm looking at the record, I'm much more confident that it was. Now, I'm posting this so I can get everybody else's comments and feedback of what y'all think. And anybody else has bought any sealed original records from me lately, and you've opened them, let me know how they looked when you opened them. And I'm also going to clean this up when I get it back to the shop and really see what's going on here with those scuff marks. So there's a little bit of wear right there on the running groove too. So interesting. I'll post all the matrix information in the video in the description, and we'll figure out exactly what we have here. So I'm going to put it away. It's for sale. We're going to clean it up, and hey, if anything, the reason I want to do this, so nothing to do, like somebody was like, aren't you worried it would diminish the value? And I was like, well, I'm going to open it, and if anything, we're going to have a near mint, recently opened, brand new copy of Led Zeppelin III to auction. So yeah, I'm confident in opening this. So we had over 1,400 sealed records in that collection, and I've got about 20 set aside to open and do videos like this about. So it's going to be fun to open them up and see what they look like and see what they are. So thanks for tuning in. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'm going to be doing a series of these. I've probably got at least 20 or 25 I'm going to be doing like this. So all right, thanks for watching. See you the next time.